I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Well, we've seen the narratives. They've tried to cancel Joe Rogan and used many different things to try to do it over the last, 6 weeks to 2 months. First, it started with the Wuhan virus narratives. They didn't like what Joe Rogan had to say. Why? Because he had ulterior methods to battle the bug. YouTube. To battle the bug. And then, when they could not get him canceled, and by they, I mean social media, Twitter, the mainstream media, they then took to a compilation greatest hits of Joe Rogan saying the N-word. Except, it didn't work. It did not work. Joe Rogan's not canceled. All of these has-been musicians decided that they would come out and say, we're pulling our music from Spotify. I mean, hell, you had some out there like David Crosby trying to pull his music, and he didn't even own his music anymore. I mean, idiots, come on. You're trying to make a public statement to look brave, stunning, and courageous, and the shit don't work. Well, anyway, a lot of people have come out to defend Joe Rogan, okay? And today, during a press conference, well, I guess it was actually yesterday afternoon, during a press conference for UFC 271, Israel Adesanya has come out. He's made some comments about Joe Rogan, and he makes it clear, I'm black, I got Joe Rogan's back, and bleep anybody that doesn't like Joe Rogan. Rashad Evans, Sugar Rashad, came out the other day, former UFC great, came out, co-signed Joe Rogan, and then threw another log on the fire by saying, funny, all you MFers gave Joe Biden a pass for dropping the N-word like it was going out of style, and y'all cool with him. People are starting to get it, okay? Now, again, I like Joe Rogan. I don't agree with what he's got to say, but I love his podcast, and frankly, I'm not alone. It's the biggest podcast there is out there. It gets 11 million listens a day. There's a reason why Spotify gave him 150 million, and they're not getting rid of his show. Why? Because it makes them too much coin. Let's get to this, because this was asked at a press conference, and Israel Adesanya has slammed the hell out of everybody when it comes to Joe Rogan. Let's listen to this. This is classic.
For you around Joe Rogan, there's been a lot of controversy with him.
First off, let me take this one. Hold up. I'm black. I can take this one. Look.
Okay. What were
No. There's a lot of cunts in this game. There's a lot of snakes in this game. I've been in this fight game since 2008. And Joe Rogan is one of the nicest, coolest, humble motherfuckers I've had the pleasure of working with. Understand that? And it's just, fuck the noise, man. You know what they're trying to do. You can't control the man, and he's got the biggest platform in the world right now. So that's my nigga, Joe Rogan. Fuck the noise.
Going off that,
Look at Dana.
Going off that, what words of advice would you give to Joe Rogan to shut out all the noise around him?
Do what I said. Fuck the noise. Just keep doing you, Joe. Have some mushrooms. Keep doing you.
Have some mushrooms. Oh, that is great. He is scheduled to defend his middleweight title against Robert Whittaker this Saturday at UFC 271. And they tried to ask it of Dana White. We know Dana White. He's already come out and defended Joe Rogan, okay? Dana White doesn't give an F either, okay? But what really breaks their narrative, what will really chap the mainstream media and Twitter's hide, is the fact that this is a black dude. It is, okay? Plain and simple. Just like Sugar Rashad Evans breaks their narrative, and this crawls all over. Before you know it, they'll be saying Israel is the face of white supremacy, like they do to John Matrix, like they do to Larry Elder. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it. He calls them all a bunch of snakes. Well, and he has come out, by the way, Rogan, and called it a political hit job. That's absolutely what it is. I mean, for whatever reason, these fools get so triggered when it comes to the virus. Why? The virus was power. and they've lost that power. It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. The fear is gone. You know why that fear was important to the left? It influenced elections. That's right. Now, he would go on to say this on his Instagram: "United we stand, divided we fall. We are living in very strange times when a voice speaks out against the mainstream narrative." This guy's smart as hell. I like this guy. "The establishment have a systematic way of shutting said voices down. I'm not asking you to think like me. I encourage you to turn off your TV. Think for yourself. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. F the noise." Man, this dude's a badass. This dude is a certified badass. I love it. I love that. Like I said, I don't agree with everything Joe Rogan's got to say, but I got Joe Rogan's back on this one. I'm sick to death of people being canceled. They knew damn good and well when they edited together the greatest hits of him having the N-word, they knew he just willy-nilly didn't go on his show just dropping N-bombs everywhere like F that N and all that stuff. We know that's not what Joe Rogan was doing. We know that, but that's how social media was trying to get you to believe it. People aren't falling for this crap anymore. They're just not. They're tired of it. I said, Chrono, Barr, I even defend... Look, I didn't like what Whoopi had to say. I didn't. But she shouldn't be canceled. Free speech. Okay? I just can't condone it. Gina Carano, Roseanne Barr, neither one of them should be canceled. Gina Carano should be preparing for her next Mandalorian series on Lucas, for Lucasfilm. Disney fired her. She was canceled. Now, my biggest problem with Whoopi was, look, be fair. It's Disney Corporation. If you're going to fire Gina, you need to fire Whoopi. They didn't. That's one of the biggest problems, is we got the squashing of conservative voices. Spotify is not getting rid of Joe Rogan. It's not going to happen. This guy's got a brave voice. Israel spoke out against this BS. He will catch backlash from the left on this. He will. It crawls all over him. And you know who will be mad? In large part, white SJWs will be mad about this. They don't have control over the black man anymore. That, folks, is supremacy. Peace. I'm out.